I think today there was plenty of opportunities to finish the game, particularly on defense there on that last drive. Guys that play shots, we need to finish it. We didn't do it. I just told the team, let's just learn our lessons here in preseason game 3, as opposed to 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks from now. You got opportunities, you got to take advantage of them. You never know what's going to happen next. And so again, we just got to learn from this and move on.
Zach, was there any thought at all of giving Jim another series, or that was enough?
No, that was it. 3 plays. That was it.
What do you think the best benefit of that, of the whole exercise today?
Yeah, starting with all 11 of those guys being in the huddle, the crowd cheering, just to get that emotion out of the way, because that is a big part of life. And just getting back in there and for Trey also at center, to be back in a game mode and get some plays. And I think it was beneficial for the whole group, the whole team. It was quick, it was just 3 plays. There was nothing significant from the scheme standpoint that was really going to take place. We're going to be very cautious there, obviously. But I think it was just good for that whole entire offensive group.
Should the penalty have been called on Riley Reef? The ball ended up being, not a turnover. So I mean, he gets called for a late hit. I mean, the officials blew the call. So should he be penalized for that?
It's a personal foul, so it really doesn't matter when it happens. They're going to call it. Whether the play should continue to go is maybe something better than I could, but that part was tough.
Was there some confusion whether it was dead ball and you should have got another play, or it looked like you were arguing with
So repeat the down.
Repeat it.
Is what was stated, so we repeated the down.
All week was
It
the
turned out to be 3rd down.
So all week was the plan to get Jamar the ball on Burrow's pass?
We had a set 3 plays that we were going to run. And so TV was going to get the jet sweep, Jamar was going to get the jailbreak, and we were going to run the ball this time.
And any thoughts on, that play for Jamar and what happened there?
No, it's hard for me to see that one. It's on the other side of the field, so we'll watch the tape and I'll get a feel for it.
It looks like 4 drops in the last 4 targets he got in the preseason. What do you make of that as he gets in? And is that a concern at all, kind of the way it's built in the preseason?
No, we those who have been at practice have seen him make some great plays in these last couple of days, and so he's making good progress.
Can that be a thing where practices look great, and there can be, when you're getting the ball on that, it can be a mental aspect involved in that, do you think?
I don't think so.
Zach, did you see again? I know it's because of the offensive line, but it looked like you were mixing it up with your young guys. You did up until the last fourth quarter, looked like you moved the ball, had some block.
Yeah, there was some good stuff in the run game. When you're playing that style of front, it's going to be ugly at times, and then you just got to stick with it. You're going to get some good plays, and so again, it's. I thought there was likely improvement there that we'll see. It was a good group. They had good energy there. They were feeling good about moving the ball. They wanted runs called, which is good. That's usually when a line's getting into a rhythm is when they're feeling it a little bit. So that was good to see. Our backs got a good flow there. I thought it was really good work, for our tight ends, our linemen, our backs, with a lot of runs that we were able to get off today and get some good work there and really evaluate those guys.
You had said with those side out, you were looking to see who's going to replace his production in this last game. How encouraged were you to see that from Kareem and Darius Hodge and the way they were able to get after the passer?
Yeah, that's what they got to do. They got to stick out in an area, and again, there's some plays we can finish there at the end of the game. That's part of it as well. It's not just always early in the game. It's how do we finish late in the game. That's where you seal it off. And but there's some good stuff, and then again, we'll continue to evaluate it as we watch the tape.
How important was it to see Evan do what he did at the end of the first half, knowing that you've seen it in practice, but you see it in the game situation?
It's good. They get the games on that field. It's different for the fans, and again, he's been the same steady guy that he's been since really day one since he's been here. So it was good to get that deep one. He nailed it. It was good for all longer than that, it appeared to me. So that was really good to see. Both those kickers it's been a tremendous battle. Watching both of them, Austin and Evan. So we were in a lucky spot there.
Double players for roster purposes. Guys still stepped up and made plays. I mean, were you impressed by Anna? Did guys meet your expectations, exceed expectations that way?
Yeah, obviously some guys had some good performances. I won't get too specific with it, but you are trying to pay attention to certain position groups and certain guys over the course of time, and there were plays to be made, and there's some plays that guys brought along back as well.
Coach, was there, I know Dante looked like he went off.
Yeah, I never got clarification on that. That one was later in the game, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm not sure how that ended up.
Well, Kareem had the great, I'm sorry, did you go ahead?
No, go ahead.
Kareem had a great series there, then he was gone. Is he okay? Or,
We'll see. I'm not sure.
What
What was the decision to put Teen out dressing, just precaution?
Yeah, just a little bit of tightness in his back, and I knew he wasn't getting a target in the first 3 plays, so why make him go through all that to put him out there? So it was really just a rest day for him. He would want to go, he's want to practice, it's more just me holding him out.
If this whole game, would he play?
Absolutely.
What's the go ahead.
I know you have some time before the week 1 opener, but are you concerned about Trey Waynes and his hamstring?
Well, any starter that's got an injury is obviously concerned. But it's pretty fresh, just happened a couple days ago. We'll give some time here, see how it goes. But again, those things can heal quickly, they can linger. So we'll just kind of see how it goes and take a day to day right now.
How's Eli Apple doing?
Good. It more just with Trey.
Yeah.
Being precautious with Eli at
Sure.
that point, coming off the hamstring and letting these other DBs get some work. And so that's really all that was. Eli could have gone out there and played today, we just don't know.
What's the reason Michael Jordan has kind of slid down the depth chart over the last couple of weeks?
Just consistency. I think that's the key term with all the interior players. And that's why you've seen those veterans kind of get the latest stab at it because they've been the most consistent. We've got guys with a lot of talent, a lot of potential. But again, it's the consistency that we're looking for to where we're not seeing good, and then bad. You need to see consistent all 3 phases. And that's just what we're looking for from all those young linemen.
Were you looking to see more out of Darius Phillips on defense, where I kind of had him in there, so in leading up third quarter there?
Yeah, letting him get some work, and then part of it was just the depth that we ended up there with the amount of bodies that were available. Certain guys got to go out there and play. Guys that maybe we feel good about, but we just got to have them out there.
Is there any word on the significance, how significant Trey Hill's groin injury?
No, not yet. I think that'll be further evaluated in the morning. We'll find out more information.
What's the process going to be like with you and your staff in the next 48 hours?
So we'll get a chance to recap the game tomorrow, and then get started on the personnel stuff because those are decisions we got to make with Duke and his staff these next couple days. That's all going to happen on Tuesday, so tomorrow afternoon to get a head start on that, and then Tuesday's kind of a big day in that area. Players are back Wednesday and Thursday, so it kind of follows a normal game week flow for them, and then they got mandatory Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
What was it like for you to see that ovation that Burrow got from the whole family?
It's good for everybody. It's fun for the fans. It's fun for Joe. It's fun for the team. It's fun for me. It's just kind of he's back, and there was a lot of unknown there last November, last January, last March. So I think to see him, to see Trey get back in the huddle and get things back to normal is great for all of us to see.
If they had gotten a first down, would you have left Joe in past the 3 plays?
Nope. 3
No.
plays. No.
You would have yanked him after?
I would've.
All of them? Just Joe?
Everybody.
Did they know that?
Yes.
So it really was just so they could get cheered on for a little bit. And get
Yeah,
back on.
I mean, it went as haywire as it could have possibly gone. So it's just the way it played out.
Everyone good?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.